Hello everybody, welcome to Children of Rath, a D&D live stream show where we're set in a Magic the Gathering world of Dominaria. So, if you are new to joining us, welcome. We're continuing our adventures where we left off. They find themselves, our team of people find themselves in the employ of one Nim, an elven man from Llanowar, who has taken them to Bogardan along his tour. He's going to be taken to him a couple of places. Bogardan just happens to be the one that's currently there. Yes, Mads. Anyway, you've gone to a small mountain village that he had suggested going to Mount Red Rock. And you met the locals there, and they were colorful locals. Jeshish. And Ordnan. And they made, some frenemies with the locals. Frenemies. And then their dragon friend showed up, which was a very powerful Hellkite that was massive in size in comparison to them, which is now having a shadow overlooming the village. And that's where we left off. So why don't we go through, give people a shout out to who their characters and how they're doing. We'll start in our color wheel as usual with Wintress.
Wintress, me.
Yes.
Just chilling, just doing chill things, following along like the little puppy dog type person she is for some reason. That's all.
Claude and Joe.
Crapping my pants, if I can do so.
Probably. I think your shape changed and have an anus right now.
Yes, but my life condition is odd.
You might have an anus when you're not shape changed too. I don't know.
Oh no, I think I have an anus no matter what. The thing is, I don't know how well I digest things since I don't need to eat or drink.
Just fine. Just fine. We're gonna say just fine. So you're crapping yourself. Lee, how's the Maxwell doing?
Maxwell's alright. He really likes the villager guys. He really tried his best to play an instrument to the best of his ability, but it didn't work. And if he had lungs, he would probably scream at the top of them after seeing the dragon.
Wait, did this happen after my power went out?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know exactly. Okay. I know nothing.
You've just been hanging around, letting the crazy locals and
Play their ordnance.
Tap a flute. Goes to either side. So you're kind of putting your center in their mouth and then play with the two hands like this. Anyway. Kazran.
Mixed feelings right now. So on the one hand, it's a dragon, and that's bad. But on the other, I think I ate a pretty good lizard. So that's nice.
It's like, I had a good meal, but there's a dragon there. So, I mean, pluses and minuses.
I drank the lizard's blood.
Yes.
That's what it was, drink the blood.
Fresh glass of lizard.
Freshly squozen.
Squozen?
Exquisite. So, Mads, how's Carrion doing?
Played a good game of fantasy rugby, and now she's concerned that Maxwell's gonna fuck this up again and try to read the mind of a dragon.
Well, I mean,
He may be foolish, but he has his limits.
Both times you've tried this, it's failed, so I don't put it past anyone.
They really do make their saves. Like, every time you've done it, I keep rolling 17 and 18, which is really good.
That's absurd.
I know. I've rolled well every time you try to mind read someone.
You also don't have to go deeper.
That's true.
No, I know, but the interesting stuff is deep in there, It's like pulling out a magician's hat. You don't want to just touch the rim. You want to get the rabbit out of there.
Anyway, so the massive dragon now kind of looms above all of you as The man you've talked to before, Jeshish, will kind of like be. He seems to be in a relative leadership position. You're guessing. I'll take control. Elders resting. Oh, great and powerful heart of Volcano, we brought you this head of a lizard as offering for you for protecting us from lava and other dragons and death and all that stuff. We'll put on a show too. Quick, music and dance. They're putting on music and dance.
I play the lute with them.
Make a perform check.
Oh boy, God, I hope I don't regret this. Oh, I'm actually not in the thing. Hold on.
Oh, that, yeah.
Hang tight,
That
guys. I'm
helps.
coming in. Yeah, that does help.
I mean, I could try to accompany you on my flute, but I don't think that's a good idea at the moment.
I'm gonna say no to that one. Unless you really want to.
That's
Hold
a
on.
devil's flute.
Alright, you said performance check?
Yes. You put on a very good performance.
Yes.
The dragon will kind of lean down, kind of like slinking along the edges of the village in a kind of almost like serpentine waves. You can feel the heat emanating from its body. Just being around it radiates just pure heat. You can feel like yourself beginning just to sweat and like to like burn, and the sweat when quickly like you start sweating first, and then it quickly goes to that entire thing of like your sweat is like drying instantaneously. So it's just that kind of awful clammy feeling of like just like in the worst heat. Except for Maxwell, who's like, so I feel it feels hot, but you know, bones. Anyway, it'll lean down and with like a large claw scoop up the lizard's head and just pop it in its mouth.
Jeez.
And there's the weekly test of the alarm in the background, of course, for me.
Whee!
That's a dragon alarm.
It's your dragon alarm. It's going off.
Oh no, my dragon alarm went off.
No, it's
Can I
just
whisper-
Maxwell's screaming.
Can I whisper to the chief guy and ask him like, does it talk?
Oh, yes. I would not say anything right now.
I said my lip, or non-existent lips.
Outsiders, welcome to my village. Small, weak. What have you come here for? And there's another that seems familiar.
I'm gonna let our more charismatic party members deal with this.
Well, as there's
I
like
look-
this hot snort will come down like on your group. That'll kind of just like you can feel like little singes, almost like probably Kazaran, who probably has the most body hair out of everybody as a goblin, feels it the most. But it's something he's used to, you know, that kind of the burns at your edge of your hair, you know, that smell. It's familiar. It's Shiv, or in this case, bogardan. It's slightly different than Shiv, you know.
I'll step forward. We come to honor you. Our employer has a gift for you.
It's going to kind of cock its head in towards you and like just move it very close, so it's like a foot away from you, kind of like, a gift? Speak, little one.
If you permit me, I will go grab our employer. He's speaking with the elder.
He's just waiting there.
I will go to the elder's hut and knock on it.
You're like, business, business. It'll be a little while. This like old man will like this like old man who's kind of bent over like on like a kind of large wooden cane that looks to be really just a piece of like root from one of the rare trees that's just been kind of like carved slightly. He's like, yes. Oh, aren't Max, you staying here?
Yes.
Oh, is the party over? You need a floor?
No.
Oh, you're staying with a woman. Okay, that's fine. Or a man. That's also fine.
The heart of the mountains here. We need our employer.
Oh, old Bernie Face is here. Yeah, call him that. He doesn't mind. You know, I once fought off another dragon with him. Back in my youth, I was an epic warrior. We were the bestest of friends. Or was that a different dragon that rolled over us? No, it's probably this one. Anyway, come on.
Thank you.
He's talking to one of my granddaughters. I think it's at least my granddaughter.
Oh, God, no. I am going to rush and find him before he does anything that we're going to regret.
He's just actually in, like, a small sitting room off to the side. Actually, because this is a multiple room, a little bigger of a hut kind of place. Most of these buildings, as I said, are smaller side, but they're not, like, one-room buildings. They're usually, like, 2 or 3 room. This one probably is 4. A couple of private bedrooms, a main open room, and a little kitchen with a little, like, table in it. And he's sitting at the table as she's seemingly, like, working at something at the kitchen. Looks like prepping some stuff for the next day's meals.
We need
Claude. Oh, what's going on?
Heart of the Mountains here.
Heart of the Mountain? I don't know Heart of the Mountain.
Your dragon friend.
Oh, you mean the Heart of the Volcano?
Volcano. Sorry, yes.
Rovarian.
Rovarian. Yes.
Yeah. Rovarian.
Yes.
I'm gonna mispronounce it, even though I've got the spelling in front of me, because I mispronounce everything.
I told him we had a gift for him.
Oh.
Remember, you were going to give him something.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm still in the middle of a conversation. Wait. Go get my backpack. It should be right in the other room, and bring it in here.
Okay, I will run and grab it.
Oh, yes. Let's see here. He's gonna pick up a couple of things. It looks to be some kind of, like, something made out of bone. It looks like this very nice looking necklace. Oh, here it is. He'll probably like this. It's a little interesting of a gift. He'll give you what appears to be a large, softball-sized gem that looks almost kind of rainbowish.
Okay, I will grab it, say thank you. If you wish us to say anything on your behalf to him.
Probably not. I mean, the gift might satiate him, but speaking directly with him might not be a good idea.
I think he also smells you, by the way.
I'm sure. He's got very good senses.
Okay, I will run back out.
Okay.
I will go back in front of him. I'll kneel down and hold up the orb.
He's gonna kind of like that craning neck, like over it to various sides. Interesting. Something like this cannot be found here in the fires.
We have traveled quite a way to get here to honor you.
Tomorrow, climb the volcano. Find my shrine. Leave it there and bring your friend. I would like to meet with him again. We have catching up to do.
I will inform him. Thank you.
Wait, can I still talk to him before he, like, flies away or anything?
Sure?
I'm trying to choose my last words carefully. Can you
remember your last words are all of our last words too?
I know. What was his name again?
Rovarium.
Heart of the Volcano?
Heart of the Volcano.
Heart of the Volcano.
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Heart of the Volcano. Can you tell us more about yourself, if you don't mind?
He'll kind of like move up to you, kind of like snort, like kind of like open his mouth as you just see like, you can see deep in his gullet, like almost looks like fire in his mouth that seems to be just kind of swirling around in the back of it, as he'll then kind of close it again with a maul and be like, Come to the temple, and we shall see if you can have your talk, small one.
I just nod, and I kind of, like, shake a bit.
Yes. You probably have never been that close to this big of a dragon. Well, first, probably not been that close to a dragon. Second of all, not been that close to that big of a dragon. And third of all, that not close to that big of a dragon that just, like, yawned fire at you.
Okay, I'm shaking profusely.
I'm still bent down with the orb above my head.
It's gonna, like, throw back the lizard head and just chomp it down with one foul bite. And then it's going to take off. You can feel the beating of its wings as, like, the air around it, just the entire village just kind of blows. And, like, all, like, the flames go out as darkness overreaches the town, except for this kind of glow that seems to come from the volcano itself.
I think that went well.
I think that went as well as it. I think that went as well as it could.
Nobody was eaten.
I hope tomorrow it goes as well as it did today.
Probably not. No one goes up there anymore. Not since the last Dragon War.
Don't tell us anything. We don't.
All the priests got eaten.
Dragon War.
Great. This will be great. Why did you do this?
What's this Dragon War you speak of?
Oh, it's a civil war between dragons and bogardan. Happens occasionally.
There's more than
Our hardened volcano had to keep control somehow. Young upstarts and all. Sometimes getting them work together, try to murder off the old guard, take control, probably murder each other afterwards. Usual.
Yep.
Not very civilized.
Oh no, very civilized. You kidding?
Yes.
For bogardan, it's very civilized.
This is the epitome of the civilization that I grew up with.
Yeah,
Dragons killing each other.
yeah.
Well, it's only bear
Normally, we
fighting and
kill
not
and
making other
possibly
people
eat
fight.
travelers. Or feed you to a
Seems like
dragon.
the lucky ones.
Yeah.
Uh,
We only hate you a little bit. As he's gonna kind of pat you on the back, Maxwell. One day you'll learn how to play Ordnance, then you won't suck.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Eaten any travelers?
Don't get many travelers this way anymore.
You ate too many of them.
Nah.
Yeah, this seems like a detect thoughts moment, but I won't.
Close to the ravine. Keeps things safe. Most of the nomads down south or up north.
What's your favorite taste of traveler?
Don't know. Haven't had a favorite. Lizard's much better
you
than
taste-
Traveler, though. But sometimes you gotta take what you gotta take.
I understand. Sometimes food's food.
Yep. Don't worry. We've got some good hunting right now. If you stay around long enough, though, we might fatten you up. That one over
seems
there's
like
skin and
wasting food.
bones.
You ain't lying about that. I stand up finally now, and very much to probably Maxwell's surprise the most, I light a cigarette.
You still have those?
I still have tobacco and paper on me.
Surprised. I didn't think we had any left after all those boat trips.
Well, you know, normally I don't partake of it.
All right.
If we weren't such a liberal village, we probably would have hung you by now.
Oh.
No, only certain special priests can use the smoking weeds.
Ah. I'm sorry if this offends you. I will put it out.
Yeah, it's fine. All our priests got eaten.
Works for me.
Elder's closest thing we got left now. Been training someone. Not very good. By the way, I'm mostly in charge around here, so get it in your minds. Go to bed. No more partying for you.
I have a question, good sir. Do you happen to have a shop around here?
We got a trading hut.
Is it open right now?
No. It's celebration. Why would it be open? Also
in
the middle of the night. It's like pitch dark. There's like one fire
fair.
going.
I assumed it was like a ye old pharmacy, which was open 24 hours back in ye day.
What is shit? What's a pharmacy?
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
Nah,
sorry,
you only
my,
get them down to
Freudian
big.
slip.
You only get them down to big port cities.
I see.
Feel the outsiders bringing in their medicines.
Well, have a good night. Thank you for
Yeah.
the fun.
You're looking for the trading post. Bring some lizard. Or wood.
It's probably
Sounds
scarce
good.
around here.
Now go.
It's a time to
Leave.
mosey on out.
Gonna
Yeah, I'm heading out.
I'm heading out too. Let's get out of here.
You'll notice I just like kind of turns towards the men. No, it's okay. We don't have to put the nooses up right now.
What?
I'm going to go to
I
bed
start moving
now.
a little quicker, yes.
I kind of just laugh as we walk away, and as I point to my neck, nooses.
Still can snap bone.
Sure.
True.
Hi. The old man will be like, "Oh, you're all here. That's excellent. None of you are getting laid, right?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
That's good, because no hanky-panky in my house."
Excuse me, old man. I have places to be. I just walk by him if I can.
He's just like in the room where you're supposed to be staying. He's just sitting at the table right now. Like
We're
there's
sleeping on the floor.
I'm going to actually say thank you, Elder. And kind of give you a look of respect.
I
Who's
just do
this
that.
guy?
This is the elder of the town we're staying in.
Elder. Well, that just means he's wrinkly and old, right?
Oh, very. He's a human, and I would say he's probably in his late 80s, early 90s. So, I mean, like, Dominaria's life expectancy is probably better than ye old medieval Europe, but it's probably not as good as ours, so he's still probably pretty damn old.
He is Skeletor.
Yeah, and especially living in a place like this, he's probably definitely managed to put it up.
Yeah.
I had
That's
a
all
lot
I
of hanky-panky
paid
back in my day when I was as young and like you are, so I can understand how your hormones can get, or how your, no, that wouldn't be hormones, it'd be, your hankerings can get you into trouble.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like there's a bit of a dissonance between the age gap here, good sir. Just a slight bit.
Oh, you look pretty human to me. What, you one of them elves? They live way too long. But they burn well.
Do you burn?
Oh, no, I don't burn.
Oh no, him. The one you were talking to.
Oh, your scrawny friend who's old? Yeah, he probably burns.
Everything
burn?
burns if you try. Listen, everything will burn if you try hard.
My costume will burn.
That's true.
How
I
much
once
you burning?
fought 3 lizards while on fire.
Oh.
That sounds
Really?
painful.
Do tell.
I got stars in my nethers just to show it.
Your
Nice.
Scars in my nethers. He starts like pulling up his robes.
Ah,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
gonna
No,
walk past him.
we'll just go. Listen, I think it's time for us to go to sleep.
Oh, I'll get to bed too.
Great.
Granddaughter?
Ah,
Thump, thump, thump. He'll like thump on the kitchen door with his cane. Time for bed. Oh, yes, elders, yes. So good to see you again. I will be staying over here, as you see Nim like setting up a nice little cot, like kind of next to all of you. lying down in it. Oh, enjoy your floor space. It's relatively clean. Ha!
I'm gonna wait till the elder walks away.
He heads to his room.
I'm gonna walk.
The girl will kind of leave out and head to her room too.
I'm gonna walk over to Nim. Keep it in your pants, please.
What?
You don't need more trouble.
What? I am not attracted to anyone in this village.
Oh, sure.
There's a
Besides-
cheap spell when you need one.
Besides, if I ever would get into a relationship, it wouldn't be with her. Again, I try to keep relationships to one per family. If I get into
All
one.
right. The mother, yeah.
You're not helping your case.
Also, we are to go to the altar tomorrow to present the gift.
Oh.
You have to come.
Oh.
Yes. I
Are
think
you
he
sure?
knows.
Yes.
Yes,
That's what he said.
specifically said to have you join us. He has things he wants to talk to you about.
Oh, bother.
A
Are
lot
you
of
really
catching
sure?
up. Yes.
You had to see this coming.
I was sure the gem would have been fine. I mean, he's a little bit of a prick.
Well, don't say that to him when you're talking tomorrow. Because otherwise, he doesn't kill you, I might.
It's alright. I would not fight an elder dragon that's effectively the ruler of all bogardan.
You better not.
Good. And don't insult him either. Or steal any more daughters.
Look,
Or sons.
Or son. Or any
You're
relation.
probably into his sons.
I'm fairly certain all of his children have long since grown up and left the nest.
Who knows if he had a new hat brood?
When you get as old as
Grandchildren.
him, they tend to, stop. It was many hundred years ago that everything happened, you know?
Then don't steal any of his
Yeah.
grandchildren or any of his great-grandchildren.
I'm pretty
like-
sure they've spread out across the country, and some of
We're
them
covered in
died
not hearing
during
a
the
note,
last
man.
Dragon War, the Dragon
No
Civil War.
stealing. How about just no stealing?
I could
From
say the same for
the
you. Let's
You
just
think
not
we're
take
dumb
anything.
enough to steal from a dragon?
Because I'm a goblin, you think we're going to steal?
No, I don't know any of you enough to know if any of you are going to steal anything.
Have you ever stolen anything from you?
No, but I haven't stolen anything either.
You stole a
You stole a
dragon.
daughter!
She came willingly. I didn't steal
You're a
anything.
homewrecker, Nim.
Oh my-
It was a willing participation in traveling with me.
Let's just try
Yeah.
not to die tomorrow. How's that?
That's probably fine.
Okay.
If things do go south, how are we going to live?
By running, very careful.
Oh,
And
I
by
could
leaving-
escape. It's fine. I'll try to save some of you.
Listen, if I get out
Some of us.
after something breaks bad and you're also out, I will kill you. If you leave us behind, I will kill you.
Well, I don't think I could take all of you with me is the problem.
Well, how many can you take?
Let's see here. No, you might be with... I haven't tried it in years, and I only have one, but you might be enough.
Who?
All of you? Probably.
Okay. Good. What about our angel friend?
Oh. She's been outside, just hanging around the entire time. The people haven't talked to her at all. She just is sort of there. They don't know what to think about her.
Oh,
Oh.
Probably for the best that they just ignore her.
You'll hear a... hello?
Yes.
The party has died down and... people are strange out here.
You can come in.
Okay, thank you.
so polite.
I wasn't sure what to do because I think with the entire, wings, and I glow a little bit when it gets really dark, they didn't know what to do. And it's not a really nice glow, it's this kind of like whitish, darkish, blackish glow.
It's
like
a pretty
cloth
glow.
you can put on
Don't
that?
worry about it.
Well, clothes covers it mostly, but it's just a natural thing.
I see.
I'm gonna sit at this table now and just, try not to bother you while you sleep.
I guess you don't need to.
Don't need to. Not very easy to either.
It's not easy to sleep.
Ah, here it is. You'll see Nim bring out like this strange-looking helmet that looks kind of like a Spartan helmet, so it's got like the full mask and stuff. Clank, clank, clank. This thing probably still works.
May I see it?
Sure.
If you give me a few minutes, I can, probably let you know.
All right, then.
I'm going to use Identify as a ritual.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's effectively similar to a Helm of Teleportation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Except rather than actually just teleporting, it creates I'd say somewhere between a gate and a teleportation, except the gate is like a teleportation gate instead of a teleportation circle. So it creates something that you can walk through, like a small portal, on the same plane.
Yeah, this would probably get us all out.
You think it could only be used in an actual, it doesn't, you have to actually use a portal to create the portal.
Oh, so you can't just, summon one. There has to be, an archway that you can,
Or some kind of place similar to that, yeah, like an opening.
So, it could maybe work if we have, an archway nearby.
Well, we are going to a temple.
So, hopefully, there's a doorway. I'm letting you know right now, you're the last out.
I'll make sure to figure out to use it. Don't worry. It's been a while.
You're the last out.
He'll, blow on it and, a layer of dust will come off of it.
Oh, God. Nim, I don't suppose you have a fireproof cloak or anything like that.
Oh, no. Yes, no. I'm fine. My one ring allows me to, resist fire and a number of other elements.
I'm glad you have that, Nim.
Oh, yes. It was something I picked up about 500 years ago. Yes.
So the last time you were here?
No, a little before then.
Tell me more about that ring. How does it work? You get a barrier or something, or you just get hurt less?
I just get hurt less.
So, interesting.
It was a gift for me, and I don't know exactly how it works completely.
Can we
I've got a lot of interesting gifts. No, I would rather not, because things still hurt.
Not on you. We have someone who's a bit fireproof.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think it makes you more fireproof than if you already are a bit fireproof.
I see.
That would be kind of like a double negative. It's just, you couldn't tell if it was a ring or not. That's dumb scientific
Also,
reasoning.
I'm not sure if it would work with anybody else, as it was a special gift to me.
I can make
yeah.
it work.
It's him.
It's an old friend of mine gave it to me.
Do you have any, do you have any normal just friends, or are they all frenemies?
I have some... Have you met my good friend in the other room?
No, you didn't let us. You told us to go party while you talked.
Oh, that's correct. Oh, I'm sorry.
He tried to show us his junk.
Oh, no, not the older man. He's,
Well,
I
did show us his junk.
I didn't look.
I haven't spoken to him in, ages. Sorry. Shouldn't have left him with you. That's my bad.
Nim, what do you consider us?
Associates?
Bodyguards?
Bodyguards, associates.
We're not very good bodyguards.
Relatively nice people.
We are great bodyguard.
I mean, he hasn't died yet, so I guess
Exactly.
we're okay bodyguards so far.
Mhm.
Clean track record.
I'd say we're good.
100% success rate so far.
This is quite true. You are quite good at what you're doing.
We've just been on boats. Fishing. Swimming. Drowning.
Anyway, tomorrow, remind me, and I will introduce you to Vrahesh.
Gesundheit.
The young lady
That's
you're
his
speaking
name.
to?
Yes.
She's not your daughter, is she?
No. Don't be silly.
That is a fair question.
I mean, as rare as it is for my kind and their kind to get together, it does occur occasionally. It doesn't often result in children, though there are some very famous ones that have existed over the years.
Well, considering your relationship with the mother, it was a safe question.
It was.
Yes, just try not to make the elder, Vostok, any more
Crazy?
Pardon me?
worked up.
He'll become a friend of me if that happens.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm going to sleep.
Yes, let's get some rest. We have a dragon to talk to tomorrow.
Lovely.
Carrie, I need a hug. It's so stressful. This dragon's gonna kill us and eat our bones.
Well,
Probably-
think about it this way. If we die, we're not going to remember it.
No. Who use our bones as toothpicks?
Oh, you won't feel it. Well, except for maybe Maxwell.
Oh,
Would you feel if someone used your ribs as toothpicks?
We're no ribs. No.
Can you move a limb if it's been removed?
I'm not answering that. Wintress, I would offer you a hug, but I'm afraid I'm a bit too strange for that.
Wintress does not want a hug from you,
Yeah. I figured.
unfortunately.
No, it's now cuddle time, so. The only one invited to join the cuddle time is a certain goblin.
Oh. Fun.
You're invited to join cuddle time if you wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dog pile. All three of us in just one cuddle room.
Dragon food.
I'm Max. I'm just gonna walk up to you and just whisper in your ear hole. If he does anything, he's the first to go.
Oh, absolutely. No questions asked.
And I'll try to make sure to relieve him of anything that might be useful before that.
Agreed. Ideally, if we can get paid before that happens. But you know how that is.
Yes.
Nice.
Well,
Is
just
it bedtime?
yes. Just do me a favor. Make sure your angelic friend over there doesn't pay too close of attention to me resting.
Oh yeah. That would be good. What's the name of the angel girl?
Radian.
Radiant's sleeping in the same room as us, right?
She's not sleeping.
Doesn't
She's
really-
sitting at a
She's not
table.
sleeping.
Ah, all right.
You
She's
can
just
stay up
sitting
and
there
talk to
watching
her.
us.
I guess I'll talk to her for most of the night.
Okay.
I'll get up and join you in 4 hours.
Sounds good. I already feel well rested as always.
Just let me know if I look any different.
Will do. I'll tap or I'll give you a nudge.
With that, he pulls the blanket over his head just in case.
So Radian, you ready for tomorrow?
Oh, yes. I managed to acquire most of what I needed. Just been hanging around now.
Cool. I don't suppose you know any magic, do you? Like specifically fire resistance?
No. I have a number of divine gifts, but none of them are anti-fire.
What are these divine gifts?
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to describe them. You have to kind of understand the nature of them. Oftentimes, they take the form of healings or blessings that I can use on others.
I see.
Yes.
What would said blessing do? Would it just like... Does it just like prevent harm, or...
Well, yes, in a way. I have different abilities than certain others of similar angels at my ability. I can always know who is good and evil, or detect or understand the concepts of it through magical means.
Can you try that on me? I'm curious what the magic 8-ball says.
Well, it's mostly for detecting others of my own kind and things like demons. Though undead like zombies I could also tell, and other creatures too. Would you have a nature like one of those? You seem like immortal to me, and I don't know why you would need me to detect one of those.
I remove my glove and show her my hand.
Oh my. Interesting. So you're an intelligent of the dead. It's very rarely that you get some that aren't still aggressive against life itself. Though I understand being born from a dark place and not being quite dark yourself.
Right. Well, this is more of a curse that's been brought upon me, but...
Oh. Kind of
I'm
like
curious to know whether it's
like a vampire.
Something like that.
Well, the unfortunate thing is, normally others of my kind could possibly stave off death from someone. I haven't done it in a long time, but it seems like my abilities, unfortunately, does not do that per se.
Right.
I can create things akin closer to you out of someone.
You can create the dead?
Undead, yes.
Undead.
I can create dead.
Anyone can create dead.
How long do the dead last?
Oh, I've never really experimented with it. It is an ability that seems to have been, I guess, birthed me from my place of origin. Since, as you can see, there is both white and black magics within me.
I see.
Can
I see a demonstration of this?
You would need a corpse, and I would rather not.
Oh.
The creation of undead is not something that is looked well upon for the church.
I see. That makes sense.
Yes.
Now,
Naturally,
about that detecting good and evil thing, can you try that on me? Or...
Sure, she can try it. She can do it at will. She'll just she'll basically say, like, I can look at you and you just seem to be detect as it. I can tell that you are one of the creatures I can sense the nature of, but my ability doesn't tell me which it is. I would have to investigate it more.
I see.
I also have the ability to attempt to communicate with the essence of Sarah herself and her blessings, but it always doesn't give you the answers you want.
Well, I'm interested in hearing that. I mean, you know, harsh truth or not.
Well, it's not as easy to just commune with a divine being and the divinity of Sarah. It requires a lot of concentration, and it's not something I also enjoy necessarily doing because I've never gotten answers that I like for myself.
I see. Well,
if you really want to find some communication with the divine, I would recommend heading to Benalia and to the head church. There are more powerful angels than me there that would be better suited for this job.
Ooh. I write down Penalia in like a little notebook thing. I'll have to check that out. Alright, I don't really have anything else I wanted to say to her.
So, how long have you been cursed?
A couple hundred years. Excuse me.
Oh, you're pretty old then. No offense.
None taken.
I know
it's
that,
not like I can have any skin to worry about.
I'm actually fairly young. I was found about 50 years ago, before the before everything happened in Urborg.
How long do people of your kind normally live?
We don't die unless in battle.
Really?
Yes. Though there are plenty of us that have passed away. My namesake was a very powerful archangel that battled and did many great things.
I see. Huh.
I don't know if I would ever live up to Radiant's sake. I've only heard stories.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm sure in due time you'll be able to live up to their greatness.
Well, there are others that props or better named suit. I think it's just I don't know, a strange thing. The names I theoretically have been given over the ages. The angels of yore that I don't think I would ever truly live up to.
Why try to follow in someone else's footsteps when you can carve your own destiny? That's why I've been living my life. At least, the remainder of it.
Hard to say. I have always seen my elders in the church as people to look up to, and with the hopes of doing well. Lyra Dawnbringer, she is our heart at this point in time, the heart of the Order of Dawn, the most powerful of our kind currently in the church. There are other orders, of course. Anyway, so where do you hail from originally?
Wherever my character sheet says. I actually don't remember. I'm a wanderer. I truth be told, I don't quite remember.
How did you get your curse?
Well, it's a long story. It all started with, I used to live in a log cabin. No, it all started with me trying to peddle my wares to some unlucky, to some sorcerer, and he didn't like what I was trying to do, and he kind of blasted me unconscious, killed me, and the next thing I knew, I woke up in a terrible prison area, but without my skin, and a devilish silver tongue.
Interesting.
All I know is that I want to regain my form someday. I'm searching for a cure. Possibly revenge if I ever meet the bastard that did this to me.
You might find something within the stronghold.
Really?
Yes. Is that where you escaped from? Wait. Where? She's gonna look confused for a second. I'm sorry.
You seem to be letting on more than you're willing to admit, Radian. Is there
What?
something you know?
No, it just came to me. A vision of your plight. I'm
I don't
sorry.
suppose this
I'm
vision
feeling
location.
strained. I get flashes sometimes of things. I think they are those that came before me, but those that perhaps died in Urborg. Maybe that's why I was born there. The deaths of angels that saw things. That's all I can imagine. It curses my mind sometimes.
I'm sorry. I feel bad discussing this, and I don't want. I hope that doesn't happen again for your sake. Last thing we need is for a friend to feel worse.
It's alright. It's just that I feel like maybe your curse lies wherever that place is that I mentioned. Maybe something related to it. But maybe you two are connected to Urborg. It is a cursed place that many of the dead lie in. And of course I came there. There are others similar to me. Children of Urborg that should not exist but do. I visited her a while ago. Met with another. She was strange. Different from me in a way. But I was happy to meet her. Anyway.
I fold my arms and look down.
Oh, Udratha. If you should ever find yourself in Urborg. Udratha is both a child of Urborg and a child of nature itself. He is an elemental, similar to me, born from Urborg. I found her. But when you come from a place that is corrupted, a land of corpses and mud, and fire, of rot, even the greenest place, or the lightest place, remains tainted. As she's gonna kind of like look down towards her own wings. I'm sorry. Why don't we talk another time? I'm going to just... I want to sit in some silence.
That's okay. If you ever need to talk at any point, I'm here for you.
Thank you, Maxwell. Seems like both of us have natures that we fight against.
I just nod.
Why don't we take our first break there, as their conversation ends and the rest of the night goes through. And tomorrow you can meet a dragon.
Hey! That's a good
Again.
scene.
So,
I like that.
if you need to go to the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a snack, anything like that, go ahead and do it, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes to continue Children of Rath. See you in a second, folks.